Before we start, yes, I'm in my gown, I'm freezing cold. And two, yeah, my hands are still pretty bad, as you can see. But I'm going to attempt to make this video because I don't like leaving this channel dead for a while, okay? Today we're going to be talking about The Long Walk, directed by Francis Lawrence. It is a Stephen King adaptation. It follows 50 teenagers who go on a long walk. They get 3 warnings. If they stop, they get shot. And the last to survive wins whatever they desire. I've never read the book. I never even heard of a novel before this film was announced. But when I heard that Mark Hamill, David Johnson and Cooper Hoffman, Charlie Plummer were going to be in this, I was like, yeah, I'm seated. But I watched the trailer, and the trailer didn't sell me exactly. I thought the trailer came across really unfairly. I don't know. There's something about it which kind of gave away too much, but that's like a lot of trailers nowadays, right? Thankfully, after I saw the film, I was like, okay, that trailer doesn't reveal shit. Okay, there is so much shit that is revealed in this film, and I think part of that is down to a really clever script by J.T. Mulner, who is the director of one of my favourite films of last year, which was Strange Darling, a film which played with the cat and mouse aspect of relationships, and is a really good thriller. And this too is also a really good thriller. I feel like a lot of it is down to that script. I don't know if the direction is necessarily the most intact, or whether it's like succinctly linked to the script. I don't really know. But I think what really helps with the film for me is the performances. David Johnson and Cooper Hoffman are they're just mind-blowing in this, because you really feel every single step that they go through, and you feel the pain, you can see it in their eyes, but they've both got something they're fighting for. All of these people have something they're fighting for, but you kind of link yourself to those people specifically, mainly because of the hardships and the chaos that is going through their heads at the time. There were a few complaints about the color grade being quite murky, but to be honest with you, I think the color grade really worked on me, because the film itself is quite murky, right? It's a very upsetting film. It's not an easy film to stomach, so if it was extremely colorful and bright and vivid, I don't think that would necessarily hit us the same way as if it had this murky look to it. The grayscale of the 60s or whatever time frame this is set in really helped me immerse myself in it. And the immersion carries on to the end with a third act which is just mind-blowing. I think it's one of my favourite third acts of this year so far, because it starts where it ends and ends where it starts. It comes full circle. And I think a lot of films kind of forget to end full circle and never really go in the direction I think they should with an ending. Just like Stephen King says, that endings should be as good as the beginning. And yeah, this is definitely just as good as the beginning. The music too, I think the score really settled me in and really hit. There's thuds, there's bumps, there's everything that should be in a score like this. And taking its time to go on this walk, we definitely spend a lot of time with these people going through this walk. There's not a lot of action going on, but there's a lot of through lines happening, such as what's happening in America currently, specifically with regimes and right-wing agendas, which I don't really want to get into, because that opens up a can of worms which I don't want to I don't want to go on that side of things. But the whole right-wing agenda, just, oh man, this doesn't seem too dissimilar to what would happen in reality, basically. Going through all this pain and going through all this trauma to make other people happy and to, you know, be some kind of entertainment mogul for other people is kind of sad. And the American regimes that these people are under definitely gave me the chills, specifically. There are a couple things which I don't think quite work, but they're very little nitpicks. For instance, there's something which happens in the middle, specifically with one character, which I just wasn't a fan of. They try and give a false development to a character who I just didn't care for, to be honest with you, and I don't think that was the intention of the film, for you to care for him, but the film really tries. And there are other saccharine moments which kind of suck the life out of it for a little bit, but those are just tiny little nitpicks in an otherwise pretty great film, to be honest. I was expecting to hate it. I went in like, what the fuck is this gonna be? I saw the reviews and was like, okay, is this actually gonna be good? And I left pleasantly surprised. So I'm gonna give The Long Walk an 8 out of 10. Definitely a film I recommend, to be honest with you. I think it's really powerful. I think it's got something pretty interesting to say about America as a whole. Pretty great performances, so definitely go check it out. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me down below what you want to see from me next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.